was never supposed to live a life like this. Though it's way too good, not as rich as I should.
What's up, Dolphin fans? Welcome to another episode of the Fin Zone, where we bring you all the latest and greatest concerning your Miami Dolphins and news around the league. Tonight, I have some special guests joining me. I got Dylan from Dolphin Days Podcast, and also with us is B-Trill from Friends Football Podcast. What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having us.
Oh, no problem at all. So I know we had some things to talk about. It seems like our boys made some moves yesterday. Some people may agree with them. Some people might not. Doesn't matter. We're going to air everything out and leave it all on the table. So first off, I guess I'm just going to ask straight up, what do you guys think about the situations that went down yesterday?
Man, you know what? It's kind of bittersweet. You know, we've needed a full rebuild for the past 15 years, right? And you know, and that comes with getting rid of your star guys that you didn't want to see go, but it comes with getting rid of them and actually doing it. You know what I mean? So the fact that Sully came over and he's sticking to his game plan that he said he was going to do, it kind of, you know, motivates me in a way to say, maybe we are going to go in the right future or the right, you know, path in the future with what he's doing right now. So let's let him work and let's let him figure it out. If it works, man. You know?
Yeah, no, exactly. I'll piggyback off of that. How it's just, that's his motto. His motto is building and developing through the draft. And with that, he can't have a lot of aging vets that are big money in the bank. So he was like, all right, let's take all of our high salary players, some productive, some not productive, like Westbrook Ikeen. He wasn't doing much. And, you know, James Daniels, who gets 3 offensive snaps, that was just terrible. So, yeah. But the big money, losing 2 captains, that's changing the foundation of the team and definitely rebuilding. So, buckle up, Dolphin fans.
Okay, now let me give a little pushback on that. Again, I understand why he did it. You got to clear that salary cap. You want to change the culture. I get it. My only thing is, why not try to get something from those players? Why just release them? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, they're aging vets, high salary caps. I get it. But you don't think that there's any other teams out there that might have wanted one of those guys, talking about Tyreek or Chubbs?
No, yeah, I'll take this one. I definitely think we could have got something, especially Tyreek Hill. 3rd round, 4th round at the latest, but might even be able to squeeze out a 2nd round out of Tyreek. Bradley Chubb might have been a little bit harder, but his production the past year definitely helped. He was actually productive, even at his age. So I say we could have got some draft picks, but with him, I think Sully's just ripping off the Band-Aid. He's just getting ready, and as I put it, he backed that dumpster up to the locker room. So,
yeah. Go ahead, Dylan.
Yeah. So, the Tyreek one, it kind of makes more sense to me on the release. Just being the fact that, you know, he's coming off an injury some people don't come back from. You know what I mean? And, you know, it would have been a lot harder, I feel like, to get maybe some value out of him or someone to take his contract or, you know, et cetera, right? But the Bradley Chubb one is the one that's still sticking with me. Like, that's the one I don't get, because Bradley Chubb was healthy all year. He was probably one of our only edge rushers that played the full season, you know, and to not kind of get value for Chubb when I feel like we could have at least got a 3rd, maybe even a 2nd for Chubb. I know the Ravens have been wanting him for the past 5 years, and, you know, Weaver just went over there as the defensive coordinator. I feel like that would have been a perfect, you know, send-off for Chubb and, you know, to receive something back in compensation. But I don't know. I understand the Tyreek one a little bit, just not as much for the Bradley Chubb one. I don't get that.
So let's talk about the Tyreek releasing. Now, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the official ruling of why they released him was because he supposedly failed his physical. My thing about that, real quick,
well,
my thing about that is, did you really expect him not to fail it? Like
that's what
already?
I'm saying. I mean, yeah, he was putting out the Instagram videos, and he had a bunch of Snapchat stories of even shortly after the injury, he was putting weight on it and trying to walk. And then even lately, he's been showing a bunch of videos of him lifting up kids and doing different stuff and workout videos. So it looked like he was progressing more than he was. So maybe he gave that illusion. I mean, that's what you can do with social media. You can give a very hard illusion of what you want to portray. And I just think he's not ready. Who knows exactly if he will come back? And he even talked about in a year or so that he wanted to retire. So with that, who's going to be ready to pick up a big salary, a big contract, even though he plans on retiring soon?
No, I get that. My thing is, no one's really expecting him to be ready at this moment. Right?
No, exactly.
Why not give it to June 1st? You can still release him if you want at that point in time. Give him a couple more months to see if he is better. And if he is, trade him. If you want to get rid of him that much. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just to release a guy and to say that you released him because he failed his physical, like, no duh. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way he was going to be back from that serious of an injury this soon. No one's expecting him to be back. Of course he's going to fail his physical. So my thing is, why even put that in the report?
So I got a theory for that.
Yeah, let's hear it.
You know, I think that Sully is, you know, behind the scenes, there's a lot of stuff we don't know what's going on. But I do think that Sully has in his mind that I feel like Tua's either pressuring him or they're pressuring Tua to say, hey, like, we're going to get you out of here, but we're going to figure out the quickest way possible to get you out of here. And I think it's a mutual thing going on. And I believe that cutting Tyreek and, you know, all the moves we made was to clear enough cap to either A, cut Tua or find someone to take him. You know what I mean? I feel like that's why it happened so soon, because I think that we need to establish and trying to get our either bridge quarterback or, you know, a veteran that we're going to bring in. I think we kind of need to establish those positions before. So I think that's probably why the timeline of this, you know, move was made. I don't know, but that's just my.
No, I'm in full agreement with you. And again, I understand the move. I just don't understand why they said the reason for it was because he failed his physical. I don't get that. You know what I mean? Like, regardless, that's neither here nor there.
Cover up.
So, but let me ask
you. They're not going to say, hey, you're a loudmouth in social media. You talk too much. You rooted for the Patriots during the Super Bowl. That's the main reason to get him out of here. He rooted for the Patriots during the Super Bowl. So, you can't do that as a division rival.
My thing is, you didn't have to say nothing. You could have just released him and said bye.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't let the door hit you. That's pretty much what they did with Chubb.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But anyway, let's move on. I'm glad you brought up the fact about clearing up salary cap. That's why they got rid of those guys when they did. Now, let me ask you guys this question. Do you think maybe they did that so they can free up some room so they can pursue Malik Willis?
Yeah, I'll kind of piggyback on what I just said. I do. And that's why I think that we're trying to get Tua out of here as soon as possible so it's best interest on both sides of the parties. You know what I mean? So I think doing that and, you know, freeing up that space to try to go get Malik Willis or, you know, maybe a Kirk Cousins or whoever else we're looking at. You know, they're also comparing us to Kyler Murray and Anthony Richardson and all this, right? But obviously,
name out there.
Yeah, right. But obviously, I do think that it's for Malik. I did see something in the news today, you know, regarding the Dolphins to Malik Willis, saying that we are pursuing him pretty heavy. So I do think that was the reason.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw some things saying we're even looking at possibly Romeo Dobbs, and it's like, how much South Green Bay Packers can we be? The Miami Packers. At this point, we might as well try to pick up like an Aaron Jones or AJ Dillon or try, you know what I mean? I mean, actually, honestly, AJ Dillon, where's he backing up nowadays?
You got
Philly.
I just saw him.
Is he in Philly?
Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of ready. I kind of like that we're looking at a clean slate. We're looking at right now, we're releasing captains, we're releasing aging vets, we're getting very young, and we're kind of starting off with an open roster. I put out there what Omar Kelly, he mentioned the roster is so thin. You look at every position,
Yeah,
we're
yeah, I
extremely
seen that.
thin.
I seen that.
So I'm kind of excited to see what we do. This is kind of like what I do in Madden with franchise mode. You know, you get to the off season and I'll do like 6 or 7 different off seasons to see who do I wind up in the draft? Who do I get in free agency? You know,
Yeah,
obviously it's not what's going to happen in real life, but just to see the different scenarios. It's interesting, you know. It keeps it very interesting in a boring and long off season. So
yeah. No, I hear you, man. Again, that just leads me back to my original question. Why not try to get more draft capital for those guys?
yeah,
Oh man, it just puzzles me. Again, I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna reframe. I'm gonna let these guys cook and see what happens. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because it's too quick to judge right now. They could know exactly what they're doing. They could have a master plan, and they're just putting it into motion, and we won't see it until it fully develops. So I'm not gonna
Yep.
judge too harshly. I just have questions. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple
yeah. Oh,
questions.
I want to see what Sully does because we already know that Greer's hitch. He
Oh gosh.
loved injured people that had high ceilings, that were big names, but maybe were injured constantly. He's like, you know what? They'll knock 10 million off in free agency. Let me go grab them. Let's see what Sully does.
Yeah.
What is his niche? What is he like? I mean, he's already talking about more being a ground and pound. That's probably why we got rid of Tyreek Hill. We don't need a star wide receiver. Waddle could be that big possession screen wide receiver that we need to change pace. So
And if you are a ground and pound team, it means you can use a cheaper quarterback too. Let's not
yeah,
forget about that.
exactly. Like a
And
seventh rounder, you know.
I'll tell you another thing, man. Like let's be honest. Sully was not put in a very favorable situation. Chris
No.
Greer left that organization in shambles with the
Hmm.
roster and definitely with the cap space. Like he
Hmm.
destroyed it. He destroyed the salary cap. So now
Exactly.
Sully has to come in and try and fix everything. That's probably not going to be too easy. So it's only fair that we give the guy a little bit of grace to see what he can actually do with what he was left with. All right. So moving on. What other changes do you guys think the Dolphins should try and do at this particular moment? I remember B-Trill was saying how thin they are in so many positions. So what would be some other positions or even players that you would like to see the Dolphins go after?
Um, I do think that I saw this as well. I'm just going to throw that out there. I did see that Minka Fitzpatrick is probably next up
Yeah,
to be shipped
I can
out.
see that. I can see
So
that.
I would love to bring in, corners, safeties, tall receivers, physical guys, and obviously, of course, offensive line that are going to play more than 3 snaps in 3 years. you know,
Yeah.
In
so,
more than
No.
3 games,
See
right?
yeah.
what I like to do, what I think is a winning formula for a rebuild, especially when you're starting over. You get a vet in free agency, whether it has a high ceiling where they're young but maybe didn't get the playing time that they thought they should have out of the draft, or they had put in the time and they are kind of getting closer to retirement and it's going to be a cheaper pickup. And then you double up that same position that you just got an aging vet, they're going to coach the rookie that you draft. So doubling up on key positions and starting with those trenches. Already right now, Patrick Paul, Aaron Brewer, those 2 offensive linemen are probably the only staples. I see possibly Austin Jackson could be on a move as well. So you're looking at another rebuild of the offensive line. The defensive line, we only have Chop Robinson now. You don't have the Chop Chubb, Phillips, all that's not there anymore. So you got a whole rebuild on the defensive side too. And with that, I haven't checked at his scheme. Are we going to switch up schemes again? Is there going to be a completely defensive scheme where it goes from 3-4 to 4-3?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's going to be lots of switch up. With that, are we going to have 2 deep safeties? Are we going to have one more closer to the line, more nickel? So with that, does the Jason Marshall, the bigger nickel corner, does he still fit? Or are we going to still keep Storm Duck, who's more of the athletic nickel corner? So there's a lot to talk about. Do we re-sign Juju? Is he going to be one of our starters? Or are we literally going to look for a legit starter in the draft? Or, like I said, double up. So I like the concept of doubling up to where if you don't hit in the draft, you at least have a starter. And honestly, it's not going to be a quick fix. There's no Band-Aid this year. There's no high caliber quarterback to come over and take over. There's no roster that we have that's a quarterback away. So I'm looking past that 2027. Right now, 2028, we make the playoffs. Before then, we're rebuilding and we're just trying to get better and develop, and trenches first.
Okay.
So
I hear that.
So I also saw I mean, we still have Cater Kohu coming back as well.
Yep.
But it's I mean, think about what we have, man. We got to work with what we got.
I'm not a fan of Cater. Not a fan.
He's
of
cheap.
Cater.
He's cheap though. And I did see a lot of mock drafts having us getting a Jamad McCoy from Tennessee, the cornerback.
Yeah,
so I did see that as well.
Coming off of injury though, that's another Greer move.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So that leads me to my next question. What do you guys think should be the Dolphins' number 1 priority in the draft with that number 11th pick?
Best available. At this point, best available the whole draft. You know,
that's honestly true.
Yeah.
If Jordan Tyson's there at 11, I'm taking Jordan Tyson.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, here's the thing: we need, like you say, we need players in every position, just about.
Yeah.
So therefore, you're rebuilding. Just take the best guys there. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Hopefully, that's what they'll do too. But I'll tell you, man, we'll see.
What do you think our strongest unit is right now? To be honest, running back,
Devon Achane.
Yeah, our running back room is our strongest. That's about it.
Yeah, because Ollie's good. Wright showed some flashes.
Yeah,
but I mean, it used to be our wide receiver room. It used to be our defensive line. Our linebacker's good, but we don't have depth. Jordan Brooks is good, but
we used to have D-backs. Our D-backs used to be the best unit at one point.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, we had X, we had Ramsey, we had Holland, and who was the other one? Was it Jones? I think. Who was our other safety?
Jones.
Jones, right? Yeah,
Jones.
Man, that's stacked.
Yep.
That was stacked, but again, those are the
injuries tore it up. That's what happened.
Tore it up. Absolutely. So yeah, I would have to say that our running back room is probably our best at this point. You know what's a shame though? The shame is it's never been our quarterback room, especially when our quarterback is sucking up nearly half of the salary cap.
Yeah, but Tua did have that 2023 season. That was it. Yeah. That was the best statistical season that we've had since Dan Marino. Besides that, and the injuries tore up our defense to where we couldn't really stop anybody.
Yeah, but wasn't that before?
And then the cold froze it.
It was right before it. Right before. Yeah.
Yeah, that was before he got paid though.
That was actually I went to 7 games that season. That was the best time I've had in my lifetime at least.
You can't give me that performance and then get paid and then stink.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of that, I think last time we all met up, we all came with the conclusion that Tua probably isn't going to be there this year. What do you think they're going to do, though? I mean, do you guys think they're going to just wait to June 1st, or do you think they're going to try and move him? Dylan, do not say just give him to the Jets. All right? Don't say that.
You're already reading my mind. No, I saw a couple of scenarios out there floating around on social media. There's some that have him staying to save another $48 million. And there's some that have him getting cut and a lot of restructures to get to where we need to be.
Yeah.
But I think it's already mutually agreed on that they're both. Tua's not going to be on the Dolphins here shortly.
Gotcha.
And, I feel like that's the only reason those moves we were talking about earlier were made, right? So I do think that he's gone. And he knows it. Everyone knows it. The whole team knows it. So.
Trill?
Yeah, I don't see many scenarios where Tua is on the team, even training camp. I barely think that he will be on the team past June 1st. I mean, money is money, but I don't see him competing in training camp. I see training camp as Ewers. Top free agency list is Malik, and I say we grab someone in the draft. It might be later round than we want, but I say anywhere between 3rd and 6th round again is when we get another quarterback. We're not going to go first round until the team's built.
Apparently, our scouts have been looking at that Arkansas guy, Jalen Green.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I hear that. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to Anthony Richardson coming there for a little competition.
Either would I.
I mean, let's. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, he's no good." Da 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 da. But I mean, let's be fair. He was on the Colts when he absolutely sucked. He never really got an opportunity to learn the game. Now that probably could be majority of his fault for not hitting the books. Now, look, I'm not gonna be blind to the fact that this guy wasn't in the books the way he should have been. But at the same time, the kid has a lot of talent.
It's funny that you use blind, considering his eye injury. That was such a freak accident. It's so crazy.
Yeah,
so crazy.
Didn't it happen like right before a game too?
Yeah, he was warming up.
Hold on, real quick. Concussions. We don't want to go through that again.
Wait, no.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's had 3 of them.
Did he?
He's had 3 of them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, man. Yeah, maybe we might just steer clear of that. I didn't know the kid had 3 concussions already.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a lot of running. Lots of running.
Yeah, he had to be running again behind that Dolphins line.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so maybe we do just draft, keep Ewers, and try and get Malik. Okay, so here's a question for you guys. If we are unable to get Malik, because I think he will probably be a hot commodity as soon as the free agency starts. If he's not going to be our guy, what should we do?
Ride with Ewers. Let him out there. It's the cheapest option we have. To save anything. I mean, I'm okay with bringing in someone like a bridge though, like a Kirk.
Well, they have to,
a Kirk Cousins.
Bring in at least two more guys,
right? So
we're gonna need a competition. It can't.
If we go get Kirk Cousins, it's a cheap deal. He's still getting paid from Atlanta. So,
we'll pick up Justin Fields.
Oh gosh.
No, I'm just joking. We're not working backwards. I'm joking.
Yeah, it's not Chris Greer anymore, man.
Exactly.
No, I hear you, but he is out there too, isn't he? Fields?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's a tough one, dude. That's a tough one. I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, I don't really care who we get at this point. I've seen Brock Osweiler on the Dolphins in my lifetime. I've seen, I've already seen the worst of worst, bro. So
no, I hear
there's
you.
no Jay Cutler. I mean,
Jay Cutler.
At this
oh
point,
my gosh.
it doesn't matter to me. Go get Derek Carr if you want. I don't care.
Not, you weren't around for the Cleo Lemons. You weren't around for
Yeah,
the
he didn't
Cleo
see that
Lemons.
when the Sage Rosenfels.
Oh, the Sage. Good
The
old
Chad
Oh, my
Henneys.
goodness.
Yeah.
Chad Henne was
Yeah.
another one, man. Woo.
Chad Henne is collecting rings over in KC,
Yeah, he
though,
He
is.
man.
is, though. He
Yeah, he
is.
is.
I still got his jersey, man. This will be in the Hall
Bad
of Fame
Penny.
one day.
Bad Penny.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
his name.
Man. Oh, remember we had Joey Harrington, too? Like, what were we thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Man, I'll tell you. All right, fellas. I need you guys to do me a favor, both of you.
Yep.
I need you to drop me a Fin Zone banger. We ain't done this in a while, so I need y'all to drop me one.
Okay. All right. Here's mine. And it's gonna be like short and sweet. You know, I think we go get Jordan Tyson in the draft, and we have that receiver that we need. And I think honestly, we might do what the Panthers did after they drafted Tedero McMillan. And I think that, you know, just having a guy like that could also just boost what we want to do in the future. And right now, I think that's what we need. And I think if we get him, he's going to be electric and win Offensive Player of the Year.
Ooh, okay. All right. That's a banger.
Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I got you. What you got, Trill?
Whew, it's stirring. It's stirring right now.
Okay.
I'm thinking that, you know, the obvious that everyone's saying, Malik, Green Bay, everything. I say Miami makes a weird splash.
Okay.
I say weird by I can see us for some reason. The amount of time that the NFC has seen Kyler Murray, I, for some reason, see him coming to Miami. I don't know why, but I see him as quarterback competition. Maybe he is the bridge quarterback, but I hope he is a very cheap option compared to what everyone's thinking, because I think his market will be very low. So my Fin Zone banger is actually under the radar signing of Kyler Murray as a bridge quarterback.
Okay.
I don't know. Something that just came to my mind. Didn't
right.
think
Hey,
about it
who knows?
5 minutes prior. So
that's why they call them bangers, right? Because you never know what's gonna hit. I hear that one, man. I hear you. So let me ask you guys another question really quick. Now that Tyreek's gone and pretty much our receiving room is Waddle. I mean, we do have Washington, but you know what I'm
We
saying?
have two Washingtons.
Yeah, only one. What do you think they should do as far as picking up some more receivers? Do you think they should just draft them or try and get at least one more veteran?
Draft. There's plenty of big physical guys in the draft. Go draft.
yeah, I'm sticking with my double up. Grab another vet and then definitely draft. I say we probably pick up at least two. We're so thin everywhere. We're talking about trading back. Honestly, I should probably switch the banger to we don't have a first round pick.
First round pick.
I think we drop all the way out of the first round, and we either get a first round next year or we double up on some second round picks. We're talking about he wants to start trading back because he knows he doesn't want to win now. He wants that 2027 pick.
I hear that. I definitely hear that. Man, whew.
I got one more banger if you want me to just throw it out there real quick. Sorry, since we're just throwing it out there and reeling them in here. I don't think Tua makes it past March.
Oh, he said March. I said June. I like that. I like that. Honestly, I agree. I've been checking ever since Tyreek got cut. I'm like, Tua?
You're just waiting for it to come up on your screen.
Oh, yeah. Every notification. I'm like, yeah, no, all right.
Man, so you giving him 2 weeks, huh?
Pretty much. Well, past March. So like
Past March. So
yeah.
Wait,
About a month.
Is it Tua weeks? Tua weeks?
Hey, it could be. It could be 2 days from now. You know, I don't know.
Days,
I don't know.
Oh man. All right, one more question for you guys. And I need y'all to be honest. if this happens, especially like how Dylan's saying, in a matter of weeks, are you going to be sad to see Tua go? You can be honest.
Yeah, I will. I'll be 100% honest. I will. You know, I wanted him to work so bad. I wanted it to work so bad, man, because I just love him as a person, dude. That was my favorite player for the past 4 or 5 years, bro. And to see that walk away, it's like, man, because I really wanted it to work for him. And, you know, I love him as a person, and I respect everything about Tua. And, I mean, shoot, I got 9 Tua jerseys. You know, it's
Yeah, you do.
it's yeah, it's good. That's gonna be a little tough one for me. It's, you know, it's kind of bittersweet. So
Yeah. What about you, Trill?
Oh yeah, no, I'll be completely honest. Like I said, man, it's just those memories of the 2023 season. But I'm the same way. Ever since Tua was drafted, the day he got drafted, I went online, I bought a jersey. So I have what? I have 3 myself. I bought my daughter, her first jersey was a Tua jersey. I got the jersey T-shirts. I got the Tyreek and Tua NFL Blitz or NBA Jams like knockoff. But like I got so much merch of Tua. I definitely was a believer. It's always cheaper to fix what you have, and I thought we had the ability to do that. Now that we're starting all over, now it's going to go to depressing Sundays again. And the excitement that Tua and Tyreek and that offense, man, we've never seen it in our lifetime. I briefly remember it as a child with Marino and the Marx brothers, and it's like we had that reinvented, and it didn't pan out. We didn't even get close. We didn't even get a playoff run. We didn't get a playoff win. That's why it got cut so short. If we had a little bit more success in the playoffs, they probably would still be here for a couple more years. But injuries and no playoff victories, it's just that ended it.
Yeah. I mean, it will be a little crushing to see him go. I mean, here's the reason why I say that. I say that because once he's gone, it means it's total rebuild. So not only is he gone, like the rest of those guys are all gone too. Like you said, that team that we had in 23, that team is gone, and we were so close. Like the hopes
couple
were
injuries.
so high.
Couple injuries away.
Like our hopes were so high. Like we thought, I thought personally, this is it. Like this is what we've been waiting for all this time. And now they got rid of Mike. Means all that's gone. That's what it means. As soon as they got rid of Mike McDaniels, it means all that was gone. Because I knew
you could
once
probably name.
What's
I'm
that?
sorry. I
it's
would
okay.
say you could probably name 3 players that are still on the team.
Going to be left over.
I'm trying to think. You got like Tua, Austin Jackson, Waddle on the offense, and then
you got A-Chain
defense.
too.
You have
A-Chain.
and you got what? Sealer.
Yeah. That's
like the defense that is like
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe five players, but it's very.
Oh, we got Kader Kohu. Don't forget him.
Yeah, I'm talking about those who actually got playing time. You know,
I hear you, bro. I hear you. I definitely hear you, man. It's like, man. Like once they got rid of Mike, I knew that this is the situation they was gonna go in, and I didn't want a full rebuild. I didn't think they needed it. If they had stayed with Mike, you know what I mean? Like I didn't think a full rebuild was warranted. But it's always when you get a new coach, you get a new GM, they got to do it their way. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Man.
End of an era.
Yeah, man. Very short one, too.
But when you have planes flying over the stadium weekly,
saying fire everybody.
I'm not going to say I didn't donate $10 for that plane. I'm not going to say that, but it's okay.
I was wondering who was paying for that thing every week. I'm like, who is paying for that every week? because it was
I
there.
would
too,
say I threw about $10 into that fund.
it was Greer, McDaniels, and Tua, wasn't it?
I wanted my season ticket money back.
Everybody, Ross.
Yeah, fire everybody, man. All right, fellas, I think we talked about what we needed to talk about. We expressed ourselves enough, and we did what B-Trill said. We kept it positive. That's what B-Trill always said, isn't it? Keep it positive. Yo, I dig that.
Got to.
I do respect that.
We know that we have passion about our team, so we can tear it to shreds. We know the pain that we go through each Sunday. Well, not just Sundays; those primetime games have been brutal. Oh my God,
those are the worst.
No primetime
for everyone.
Games.
For everyone to see.
Oh, I can't wait to go to a primetime game. Let me see those live. No, I need to stay home.
Yep. No Thursday night games for the Dolphins, bro.
Ever.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
You're just getting texts from all your buddies on the primetime game. Like, what is this, right? And,
exactly.
So. Getting spanked up. And then when they're the only game on, like those Thursday night games or those Monday night games, and they're the only team on, you got to hear people talk about them until that next football game.
Exactly.
That's all they talk about is how bad the Dolphins suck until the next game. You know what I'm saying? I can do without that.
Yep.
But I digress.
Crazy.
Hey, Dylan, let the people know where they can find you, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys can find me on TikTok at Dolphin Day, YouTube at Dolphin Day Podcast, and Instagram at Dolphin Day Pod.
Hey, B-Trill, where can they find you, homie?
Yeah, man. Finn's Football Podcast. I try to keep that on every platform. So I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Threads. There's Lemonade, but no. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, all the main platforms. If you can't find me, I'll probably be on one of their pages as well. So.
All right. We'll be sure to check you guys out there. Dolphins Nation, thanks again for swimming in the zone with us. And remember, no matter how bad things seem to be, it is always fins up.